All right, who's ready to kick things off?
I am.
Beautiful. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll recap for us.
God
Last
damn it!
Midas really wanted to do it, actually. He was prepping and everything.
I'm waiting for a session that has a copious amount of lore in it, and then I'll let Midas do that
shit.
one. I'm just kidding. There's no.
What do we
lore.
roll?
There's
Just
no.
D20.
There's no lore in this story.
There's just history. I mean,
It's different.
this is real life.
All right, so last session, you guys battled it out with the Guardian of the Woods, and after defeating her and her little Ent guardians as well, you guys were able to find the treasure chest that the map had guided you to, the map given to you by Thodrin of the Ocean's Respite. And inside the chest was a promotional letter. You got a few free drinks at the Ocean's Respite for, seizing that adventurer's spirit, and everyone was so happy about that. And you guys returned back to the Ocean's Respite and told Thodrin about, the death and dismemberment of the other adventurers that went through, and he was quite taken aback. He did not know that all of those things had transpired. This was just kind of a friendly promotional stunt that they did for years and never had any issues like that. But anyways, you guys were deciding what to do for the rest of the night, where you're going to stay. Midas, you're a little bit still a little untrusting of Koshka, who had joined you guys earlier that day. And Koshka, you respected their choices, and you decided to go hang out with Pippi on the outskirts of town. But the rest of you guys, not wanting to lose your new friend, and especially her big old badger, decided to follow her and camp out outside. You had a mind message with your father, Dorney and Eladrian, and told them that you guys were going to hang out outside. Midas locked everyone out of the hideaway, as is his right as the one holding on to the house. But you guys got a good night's sleep as Dornian awoke you guys up in the morning to set off on your adventure towards the secret cave only known to the Terra More, the secret cave to lead to Soundcloud Island. On your travels towards the forest just a little bit northwest of Dunblane, Dornian's ring reacted to the general vicinity of this cave, this illusionary cave that was enchanted by Sumida the Exalted, that could move and things like that, to avoid detection by anyone other than the person bearing the ring that Dornian has. And as you guys headed down into the cave, you eventually arrived at the end, where you found a stone platform with an engraved runic marking on it. And Dornian had mentioned that as soon as you all hopped on, hopped down and had the ring on the platform, it would teleport you guys to where you needed to go. So I'm just going to kind of recap a little bit, go through the last little bit that we had at the very end. That way I could play the sound cue and be very cool and creepy at the same time. All right, so the howling of the wind blowing in from the entrance of the cave reaches all the way down here at the end. Pippi turns back and begins to growl, and anything flapping his wings and against your control, Czar, he poofs back to his extraplanar home. The cold winds run across the back of your necks, and deep down in this cave, as you step onto the platform, you all feel a chill run down your spine. The hair and scales on the back of your necks begin to rise. Carried along the gust of wind, you hear, "I see you." Y'all hear it that time?
Oh my god, yes, I heard it.
Hell yes.
Good.
What was that?
The noise is coming from higher up the tunnel, and the sounds of heavy footsteps can be heard getting closer. After a few moments, a figure comes into view, revealed by the light from the porcine in the walls. Before you is a creature that has been twisted and scorned by dark magic. The face rots as the skin sloughs away from the skull. Its pale, purplish skin is gaunt and seemingly burned by an acid. The creature's nose is gone, leaving a hole and the rotting skin behind it. The creature is wearing chainmail with many of the rings already broken off. It draws 2 scimitar blades as it moves closer to you. As the creature approaches, its identity becomes clear, as once before his crimson eyes stared back at you, seemingly piercing into your very being. But now his eyes are as dark as obsidian. The body of the slain Kalinar stands before you all, weapons drawn. And I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Oh my god!
Fucking Kalinar, god damn it.
Oh no, ain't that one? He's red.
So, what happened to nobody else being able to get in here?
I don't know.
He must have followed us from the forest. None of us were able to track him.
We didn't know we were
Wait, time out.
being followed.
We killed him, didn't we?
Yeah,
No. Yes?
he was dead.
We killed him. Why is he still up? Why is he here?
You know this guy?
Unfortunately,
You don't?
What? What is that?
Koshka, you would have seen this person at the end of Feast or Famine.
Oh.
Oh. Never mind. I guess I do know who that is.
He was the kid. He was one of the kids.
He was a child?
A baby boy.
Oh. Oh my god, I remember now.
Midas is gonna be looking between like this asshole and also Karen, because he still doesn't trust her. He's trying to make sure we're not about to get ambushed.
It literally throws me off every time you call me a different name. 'Cause I'm like, who is he talking about? I'm like, oh, it's me.
It brings me
I
a lot
love
of
it though.
joy.
I love it.
It brings me so much joy.
I like it.
To be fair, I was also thrown off. I was like, who the hell's Karen?
I was also thrown off for a hot second. I was like, huh?
I like it.
I was totally confused. I still am, in fact.
I'm
Right.
excited because I'm gonna use the name properly one time and nobody's gonna notice it because they're gonna be so used to like all these different names.
Nice.
Koshka's on there. And did you roll for the Pipster?
Kushka's on the loose.
Oh, no. Well, no, because he has the same initiative as me, no?
Oh, true. Yeah, let me
Okay.
just put that on the tracker. Okay.
Got you there, DM.
She definitely
One
did.
inspiration.
Yay!
Knowing your character.
All right.
Okay, this time, maybe. Fingers crossed.
All
That's,
right.
that's my humble goal. If you catch a DM mistake, you get inspiration.
I love it.
They love doing it.
I'm
I'll try
only
not
gonna
to
get one.
All right. So you guys can see the map here.
Oh, look at these. It is darkened.
It's also an image of Kalinar in the chat.
That rat bastard.
And as you see that, Czar, you're up.
Oh my god.
I'll step forward. Oh, there we go. What are you doing, Kalinar? You're supposed to be dead.
And you see Kalinar just kind of look towards you, head kind of cocking from side to side, almost like he understands what you're saying, but isn't able to speak as you just hear a gurgle. Oh.
Sorry.
Well, if we defeated you once, get ready for round 2. And I'll just straight up blast him with a book will open, giant dragon's head will pop out and start breathing fire into the air, condense into a tiny ball of fire, and I'll blow it at him as I cast Fireball.
Sure.
All right.
Fireball.
That's dex save,
So,
right?
Wait.
Yes, sir. 15. Oh, that's a horrible roll. Damn.
Alnar, horrible roll, but 16 fire damage goes off as the fireball launches right at him, and he doesn't even move as you cast fireball at him, and the little flicker of light comes at him and explodes around his general area, and you just see Kalinar standing there with some of his skin now slightly charred, some chunks even kind of singed just right off, revealing bone underneath, as he just stands there just heavily breathing at you.
What the fuck?
Well, I guess we'll just have to turn you to ash then. Drag, get him. And that's all for me.
All right, Dreg, you're up.
I think that's a lot of confidence.
What do you mean? You're awesome.
That was incredible.
So, Drag draws her double-ended trident and tries to skewer the zombie guy.
All right, do you get enough movement to get there?
Oh! Oh, do I?
Do I?
Do I?
Is there air? You don't know.
Shoot, I messed up.
How much movement do you have?
40 feet.
All right, yeah, I think you got enough to probably get right up in his face.
Yeah?
Right up in his grill.
This is the right one, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I walked right up to him. Yeah. And I just tried to skewer him, and I rolled a 22.
All right, 22 will
Hell
hit.
yeah.
Chew. 14. Ow!
14
Oh,
damage.
I forgot to rage first. I knew I was forgetting something. So I'm like, I tell him I'm like, beginner's luck, and then I go ahead and rage,
Yep.
and I hit him again, right?
Yeah. Yep. You get your second
Yeah,
attack.
yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
An 11 does not hit as you try
It's
to
not-
pierce at him, but he just kind of just nonchalantly just turns to the side as your trident just glances off of some chainmail that you break some more of the rings on his chainmail, but he doesn't seem bothered by it at all.
Okay, and that ends my turn.
Awesome. All right. Next up, it is Kalinar's turn. You see Kalinar draw his two blades, and he looks towards you, Dreg, and he's going to make 2 attacks against you. The first one, 13.
Does not hit.
All right, and then the second attack, oh my god, terrible, 11.
Oh,
Does not hit.
Right, so does not hit as you kind of parry his blows against you. But Zar, you feel Kalinar's dark obsidian eyes stare at you, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh hell no!
Wait, me or Midas?
you.
Oh, okay.
You.
The way you freaked out, I was like, oh, did he say Midas and I heard wrong?
Whenever I hear wisdom saves, a part of me just starts shaking.
no, Midas has to make a
Dang
contribution.
it, Midas spoke, and this is what it turned out.
Mi-
You
Midas
cursed my
spoke.
dice, Midas.
Cursed
Zar,
my dice.
Zar, you lock eyes with Kalinar, these dark obsidian eyes, as you almost feel like your mind plunges into a pool of black ichor, and you are currently paralyzed.
Oof.
He's in a stuck in place.
So you cannot move or speak. You automatically fail any strength or dexterity saving throws. Attack
God.
rolls have advantage against you, and any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit.
Yeah.
If I attack
Holy
in
smokes.
melee. You're paralyzed until the Revenant's next turn. Mr. Kalinar's next turn.
Fuck.
Revenant?
You see Zar just kind of like get stiff all of a sudden.
And Midas, you're up, sir.
Does he have a cow?
Midas would kind of like quickly like dash past Zar, but he's not actually dashing because no. He's gonna run up and just try to punch him in the face with the momentum.
Yeah, go for it. 18 hits. Ooh, 10 damage.
He's gonna come in with the first hit like, God damn it! Die!
Oof. That does not hit.
Oof! Oh my god!
That does not hit.
Ouch. Ouch.
Eh?
18 hits.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2.
So hard.
And he runs in, hits him with the right, boom, and then bam, uppercuts.
So you just like
Good.
sock Kalinar right in his face as you feel like your hits, your punches are doing like a lot of damage to him. But he's like just unfazed by the punch. He's just like very loosey goosey. It's like you're punching a like a bag of sand. Just
What the fuck?
And as you kind of sock him in the jaw, he just turns towards you, his jaw a little bit unhinged, and he just cracks it back into place.
Ew.
Oh, hell no. And he'll activate his defensive field.
Awesome. Next up, Koshka.
Okay. So, she is gonna run to the side over here, so she can get like within eyesight, and then she's going to shoot at him with her bow.
Yeah, go for it. $13 does not hit.
Oof.
You get,
She get
you
another.
get two. Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Okay, perfect. That's what I thought. Did it go? Ugh.
It's going another
Ugh.
13.
Okay.
So- So you shoot your 2 arrows, and they do sink into Kalinar's shoulder, but he just kind of rips them out, looking like it didn't even do any kind of damage.
Okay. Does can Pippi lift things?
What is Pippi trying to lift?
Czar.
I mean, yeah, probably. I think it's got
Do it.
probably has like some strength. Like I would just kind of make a little athletics check. I don't think Czar weighs too much.
Okay.
And I think Pippi's got a decent enough strength score.
Okay, so you want an athletics check?
Yeah, so this will be his Pippi's action there. You use your you have to use your bonus action to command him to do it.
Yeah, which is fine. Sorry, give me 1 second. Does he have the same modifiers? He has the same modifiers as me, right?
I don't think so. I think he's a little bit different. It's the strength is 14 for Pippi.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he
All right.
has the +2. Okay, sweet. So I guess we'll...
Strong little badger.
he's super strong.
Ooh.
So what he's gonna do is just kind of do a little. Oh no! Oh no! I opened a dictionary.
So if you're trying to like move him or drag him away, it'll take his Pippi's movement speed's halved as he's trying to drag the lifeless body, the paralyzed body of Zar. So he's got about 20 feet to get to Zar, and then he can move him about 10 feet in a direction.
I think he's just gonna pull him further away, like back up to Eladrian. So right where Pippi is now is where he'll like pull Zar.
I like to imagine he's grabbing him by the scruff.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Like a baby.
Like a baby badger. Okay, and that is our collective turn.
All right, Eladrian, you're up.
Sorry, what?
Your turn.
Okay, it's my turn. All right. So I'm going to look at this Galanarpan. Going to look him deep into the eyes. And I'm going to just cast levitate on him.
Okay. What does he have to do for that?
He has to make a con saving throw of 15.
That is not 15.
All right. So what happens to him is I'm going to look at him right in the eyes and just going to tell him, you stay right there. And then he's going to float up into the air about 5 feet, right? Probably if he was standing on his own head, about that tall. But that's about it.
Definitely get haircuts. I'm not sure about deodorant.
Oh yeah, deodorant. But,
if you need deodorant, you can use mine.
All right.
It doesn't have much left, but I'll go ahead and make a Walmart order.
All right.
Come on, Walmart order.
So Eladrian.
Hello, this is Walmart. Yeah. So what happens now is he can only move by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface.
Okay.
Nice. What was that spell?
Levitate.
That's cool. Okay. Cool.
Here, I'll put it in the thing.
All right. So, but he's only up about 5 feet, right?
Yeah, I don't want to put him all the way up. I just want him to be like, how tall is the cave?
I mean, it's probably only like, 10, 15 feet tall.
Yeah, so like right in the middle, right? So he's equidistant from the top and the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever that is.
All right. And anything else?
And then I'm going to just sit here like that and say, that's right, you're in timeout. You're supposed to be dead. What are you doing being back here in the first place?
And once again, like, just suspended in the air, you just hear the gurgling coming from Kalinar's mouth. And next up is Dornian, who is not sure what is going on, but he will draw his warhammer and kind of stand in front of Zar, and he says, who is this person?
It is a great demon, father.
Then good thing I brought my warhammer with me. And Dornian will
never leave home without, you say.
Dornian will kind of just stand in front of Zar, watching Pippi drag him back. And with that, we'll go some combat tactics. Starting now.
Right. So he can't move at all. Because if that helps anybody.
It'll last for 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, that helps me. I guess I can just shoot him in the air. I would like to somehow get Koshka the bow that you found in the forest that I assume that you're holding on to, Eladrian.
Oh,
I don't know if I can do that in the middle of battle, but that would be sick. Because mine is shit.
God!
Oh.
Oh,
Goodness. All right.
okay.
I'll have to
Children.
There's a ghoul in the cave.
So me and Drag, I guess, can just continue to rack him up. Basically, and you all stay far away. Especially you, Eladrin, because you're concentrated.
Yes, that's okay.
All right.
Wait, say it again.
That's it.
You,
Like-
don't
Zar,
come into
you're
melee
up.
range.
I had a question, DM.
Yeah.
Is he concentrating on that? On the
He?
paralyzation? No, Galinar.
He is not.
Okay, never mind then. Then yeah, I'm paralyzed.
All right. So you, good sir, are paralyzed. Drag, you're up.
Drag. She wants to hit him again because she really wants the glitter angels to glitter him. So
Definitely.
she's gonna strike.
18 will hit.
18. Yay! Another 14 damage.
Damn.
Oh wait, no, +2.
16.
Yeah,
All right.
and he got glittered.
He did get glittered.
And then I am going to try again. 13.
13 does not hit.
He's lucky this time. And that's it.
All right. All right. Let me see. Trying to see if this thing can do anything. You are the target. Can they move on their turn with the levitate? Is it? I'm reading this one part at the end, kind of like the second half of the second paragraph there. If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move.
No, the target can't. It says, sorry. It says what?
So
The target can move only by pushing.
Yeah, keep
I
reading.
can change
though.
its direction.
If it says if you are the target, maybe it's just like yourself.
Oh, if
Maybe
you are
that's
the
what that
target.
means.
If it says if I am the target, right?
I guess so. Yeah, I think that's what that means. Okay, cool. All right. So currently, Kalinar is just.
Oh, because I
gonna-
can because I can cast it on myself.
Yeah, and you can like go up and down. Okay, I just wanted to double check that. All right. So at the start of Kalinar's turn, you can see some of the slash marks that you caused. Drag kind of almost like seemingly his skin almost seemingly like sews back together, covering the cut that you hit as he regains a little bit of HP in the process. But from where he's at, he's going to look over to Eladrian, and
Yes.
he's going to take one of his scimitars and hurl it at you.
Oh, okay. Wow. Good luck.
And this is at disadvantage. Oh, damn. Still rolled really high.
Yeah, that's a good one.
21 to hit.
Oof.
That'll do it.
All right.
That'll
And
make it quite a gash.
all right. And
Wait,
that's at disadvantage.
what kind of damage was it?
It's going to be slashing damage against Eladrian.
With disadvantage too is the sad part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He rolls with like double disadvantage because you both hit him, but he still was
Okay.
able to get enough damage. So as the strike comes at you, Eladrian, he deals 11 slashing damage against you, and roll concentration.
Roll concentration, which is just a con saving throw.
Mm-hmm. He's got to beat a 10.
Excuse me.
10.
All right. So he still remains floating in the air, but with its other, with its one remaining scimitar, he's gonna slash at Drag. And this is at disadvantage. So let me roll one more. All right, 16 to hit, Drag.
That hit.
All right, and it's going to do 9 damage halved, so 4 damage against you, Drag. And that's going to be his turn. Zara, you're no longer paralyzed.
Oh, that bastard! Oh, he's gonna fry him! I swear to God, you're gonna die again.
Midas,
Kill
you're
him
up.
again.
Alright, Midas is gonna just let him have it. Since he's right there. There's the gauntlets. Bam!
Come on now.
16 hits.
Hit him with your best shot.
Of course.
5.
Adrian plays it on his lute. Fire away, Midas! Hit him with your best shot! That's exactly how it
21
sounds.
hits. 2 damage.
Alright.
Ooh, 11 misses.
But only by a little.
Come on. There we go.
18 hits.
Big damage, big damage, big damage.
8.
Big
Big
damage.
damage.
All the damage. Yeah.
All right.
Midas is laying it in. Just boom, boom. He's like ducking and weaving, even though he's not even getting attacked.
Shadow boxing.
Big old wombo
Basically.
combo.
Wombo.
All right.
Comes after L. Bow.
All right. Midas, is that everything?
That is everything.
All right. Yoshka.
She's gonna like try to fire at him in the air.
Yeah, he's not too high up off the ground, honestly. He's probably just more in line with like Drag and Midas at this point, like more face to face. 12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Natural 20 will though.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
So roll damage and let's see.
Oh my god.
So is that the alright, so 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 damage. Alright. What
Oh,
else
I
you
was-
doing?
I honestly was trying to figure that out. I didn't understand it. But I got it. Okay. And Pippi, I think, is gonna stand like just kind of move around and like stand defensive in front of.
Yeah, so he can like take the dodge action and be in front of Czar.
Yep.
So that's his turn. Eladrian, you're up.
It's my turn. I'm just going to look at this guy that's floating in the air. I just want to tell him that he's like, you know, he's, I don't know, looks stupid and he smells. I'll just cast Dissonant Whispers. So we need to make a wisdom saving of 15.
All right.
Dissonant Whispers. You are dead and you smell like you came back rotting like you're a rotting thing.
Yeah, he got a nat 20 on that wisdom save.
Oh.
Oh no!
Wait, so say the target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move anywhere. He still takes half damage.
What kind of damage is it?
9. It is psychic damage.
Is it psychic?
I think so. There's no way. Yes.
Does it say?
It's got the psychic. Yes.
All right.
Got the face with the explosion behind the face.
I think that is psychic.
That's
All right.
what it says when I hover over it.
So you cast your dissonant whispers. He doesn't seem affected. He just kind of just gives you the cock, the head cocked to the left, as it seems like, you know, you're yelling at him, but nobody's home.
Doesn't seem like he's all there.
Exactly. So is it half damage on that roll that you did?
Yes, sir.
All right. So 9, and he also resists psychic damage.
So like 4.
Yes. All right.
Sweet.
All right. Next up, or anything else, Eladrin?
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot a bardic inspiration over to Midas so he doesn't miss as much.
All right. One nice little
Thank you.
bardic inspiration. And next up, Dornian. He's gonna run in, take a couple swings at this guy. All right, so let's see.
Way to go, Pops! You show him the breeze leaf way.
Oh, that'll hit.
That's it. Give him a run for his money.
All right, not too
Oh,
much
shit.
damage. But
Checks.
he's all muscle, no strength.
You got pretty boy muscles, Dad.
Take this! Aya!
He like slaps him.
He hits him with the wrong end of the hammer.
He hits him with the handle.
All right, top of the round, combat tactics starting now.
Ah.
Psychic damage doesn't hurt him.
I guess if it's not broken, don't fix. I think we can just keep what we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not really
Try to wear him down.
Yeah, he's not really hurting the melees really like that. Just don't get hit.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
All right,
Just go
that's
for it.
everything. Czar, you're up.
Is he holding any weapons right now?
He has one scimitar currently.
I will look at him. I'll walk forward past Pippi. Thanks, Pippi. And I'll kind of take some runes from the book, make it into like a pseudo kind of megaphone. I'd be like, drop! I'll try to use command to make him drop his weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do me a favor, link a command for me to the chat.
Yeah. How do I do that? Oh, display BTT. Oh, didn't do it.
Speed bonus is send the game log.
Yeah, it's at the very when you're looking at the spell, it should be the top of the thing.
Say it again.
When you're looking at the spell, it should be, and then you click it, and it shows up where the game log would be. At the very top of that, it should say send to game log.
Yeah, displaying game log
Yeah, sure.
to do it.
It's trying
Might
to.
be- Might be loading.
It's trying to.
So it's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, wisdom 15. I don't know why it's not sending.
24.
Yeah, he succeeds.
So you yell that command at him, but once again, he just gives you the cockeyed stare with his ichor-like eyeballs, just completely lifeless as he just stares you down.
Bastard, you're fucked. Do you not get it? You're fucked just like last time. Don't you get it? That'll be me.
Hey, did you get that close?
Yep.
I like it. All right, Drake.
Drag's gonna look at him with a wicked glint in her eye. She's gonna separate her trident and kind of roll him around her hands, and she's gonna go a slicing.
All right,
And the first one doesn't hit,
it does not.
but the second one does,
Ooh, that does
Ooh.
indeed.
and that's
5.
5. And then she's gonna go again. That one hits.
Yep.
Yeah.
8 damage.
8. One more slice of Rooney with a nat 20.
Ooh. Ooh, low roll though. So that's 6.
Ouch.
So 7 plus 2, so 9 damage.
Not what I hoped for, but
Still works.
Imagine that was your critical hit roll. A 2 and a 1. How lame is that?
it hurt a little.
My heart has
Like-
fallen.
Like, thank God for these critical hit rules I put in. Makes it at least worthwhile a little bit.
Thanks to you.
All right. I think that's everything. Your bonus action is to kind of unlink your trident. So that should be it for you.
Yes.
Now it is Kalinar's turn, and once again,
Oh, no.
Dreg, one of the slices and piercing motions you make into Kalinar's body, you see him, the skin once again kind of like sew itself back together. And
What?
as it heals a little bit, and it's going to swing at you, Drag, once again. Once with its scimitar here. And it's going to be at disadvantage. Oh, damn. That was 2 17s, I'm pretty sure.
Ouch.
Or 16, 17. So 23 to hit.
Can
so-
I use? Oh,
Hit.
Oh, sorry, what'd you want to do?
never mind.
Okay. So it's going to slash at you for 4 damage after you resist it. And then, Zar, it's going to turn to you, and he's going to just try and punch you
Oh, jeez.
with its one remaining fist. 15. Oh, it's at disadvantage. Hold on. All right, 15.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. All right. I'm just gonna roll this and add 4 to it. Oh, so Kalinar, after you command him to drop his weapon, didn't take too kindly to that, and he socks you right in the face for 5 damage.
Damn.
I'll take it and look at him with a grin and a bloody nose.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah, he
sorry.
definitely wasn't able to put his full weight into it, seeing how he's currently levitating in the air. But with that, Midas, you're up.
Yippee! Sorry. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Midas is gonna continue punching.
All right.
We're gonna ignore that.
You have bardic inspiration too, though.
It's fine. It's fine.
Whoa!
Okay. Boom, baby.
Yes.
As I said, it is fine.
All right. Oh, damn. Oh, max damage. So 16.
Ha ha ha. Moo ha ha ha.
Ugh.
Other hand.
16 hits. Nine damage. Ooh, 8 does not hit.
We're gonna let that one. I'm gonna let that one slide. Can Midas like take note of how he's looking?
Yeah, so this
Like-
corpse, upon first appearance, it already looked really jacked up. But you guys have definitely pummeled the shit out of this thing, out of this Kalinar's body here. It's not looking like it's got much muscly sinew left to it.
Perfect. Okay. And that's gonna be it for Midas's turn. He's
All
gonna
right.
continue just punching away.
Awesome.
I thought you meant take note of how Midas looks, and you're like, damn, he looks good.
No.
I was like, oh, okay.
All right, Coach, you're up.
She's gonna switch up and probably throw. No, she's not. She's gonna do short. She's a one-trick pony. You know what I mean?
All right,
Okay.
pony. Thought you were a cat.
25 hits.
Damn.
All right, 4 damage. Arrow sinks into the side of Kalinar's head, and he just snaps his neck back.
Oh. She misses that one.
Yeah. Kalinar
Um,
just plucks the arrow from his skull.
She's gonna move back here with Pippi, and then that's the extent of her turn.
All right, and Hippie stands on guard.
He's growling a bit to be menacing.
Yeah, I like it.
What a good little badger.
Good dude.
Eladrian, you are up.
Just going to take one look at him, and just going to throw a firebolt right at its face.
Yeah, go for it.
So Firebolt, hopefully a 20 hits.
20 hits.
And how about a 6? Oh, so good.
6 damage does hit. And does cook some more of his flesh as you see Zar, the arm that he punched you with, Eladrian kind of strikes him in the shoulder, and you just see the arm just kind of fall off, like peel it from the charred spot and just completely detach from his body, and it slumps onto the ground.
And as for my bonus action, as I see him start to fall apart, I'm going to shove him into the ceiling telekinetically. He just needs to make a strength throw of 14.
All right.
See if I can make any other body parts just kind of fall off.
So 24 for Callum.
So he doesn't even move. He stays, in the middle of the road.
Yeah, you try to exert your like kind of psychic telekinetic influence on him, but he's able to resist it. And next up, Dornian is his turn. He's going to try and strike out against this guy. Oh, he hits. Dornian.
Yeah, way to go, Daddy!
Coming in hot.
You hit it. Hit him, puppy.
A little bit more damage than last time.
So good. You did double damage, Dad.
All right. Top of the round, you guys won't need combat tactics. Go ahead, Zar. Do what you were made to do.
So I'll look at him. Eyes will go black. Tone will get a little bit deeper. Like, look, we killed you once. I sent your siblings a letter that you were dead, that they can't challenge us anymore. What don't you get? Kazna can't do nothing, right? And as I'm doing that, the book, the glyphs in the book are floating up, kind of into my mouth. And as I say, I'll say die, and as I say die, I'll cast Dragon's Breath and breathe out fire to Crispin and Ash.
Awesome.
Damn.
Is that deck save on his end?
It is.
All right.
I love roasted zombie.
7.
Fuck.
An 18. So
Damn.
you cast the damage, and yeah, he's like he's just like a very burnt matchstick at this point, but he's still like he's just willing himself through whatever dark magic is currently entwined in his soul. It's holding him together right now. And with that, anything else, Zar?
That's all for me.
All right, Drag. You could probably finish it off in this one.
Yes. She goes for it.
That'll hit.
Oh yeah.
All right. How do you do this, Drag?
So she takes her trident, and takes it up low, right into his gut, and like lifts him up with it, kind of like a trophy, and then kind of like tosses him off of it.
Amazing. So the body slumps off of your trident and just collapses onto the ground. The charred body is currently not moving at all as it lies motionless on the ground. Dornian looks over to you guys and says, "Oh my goodness, Eladrian, is this the kind of thing you fight against all the time?"
All the time, father. All the time. More times than I can count, in fact.
Oh my goodness, quite a dangerous life these you adventurers lead.
It's quite fun, in fact. What do you think? You want to join us? Come with us all the time?
I don't think so. I think I'm more suited for the quiet life with your mother.
Oh, come on. Mom will love it seeing you gone all the time and, wondering if you're coming home, if you're safe, if you're alive or not. You know, if you have any bruises or cuts. It's going to be great.
We had enough of that
Maybe you're
when
right.
we were worried about you, so I think she's had enough for a lifetime.
Okay, so maybe you're right. Maybe you stay. Maybe not every time. Maybe every once in a while, eh? Maybe we do like, once every couple of 10 days.
The good old father-son adventuring party.
Yeah, we go find a missing cat. I think there's still one missing over it somewhere.
Well, it is very important to reunite people with their beloved animals. Look at your friend Koshka over here. Her and the badger are very close.
Yes, so much close. Speaking of Koshka, you did a very good job over there. Here, maybe next time this will help. Maybe you use this bow next time we get into a fight, eh? I'll take the bow that we found out of in the forest last time, and I'll just hand it right on over.
Oh, thank you, Eladrian. I really appreciate you picking that up for me. It was a little heated at the time, so I thought it better to leave it. So that's very nice of you. Thank you.
Of course. Yeah, of course. It's only right that you have it in the first place.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
Well, I mean, if Zar gave you the dagger of friendship, then you also have my trust.
Is this the bow of friendship?
This is the bow of trust.
Okay. I
You have
like
to
it.
Trust it also.
Okay.
Yep.
It is currently in your inventory, Koshka. Dornian kind of kicks the body a little bit, and he says, well, quite an interesting distraction that we had there, but I guess we should get going then, I suppose.
Might as well.
So nobody's concerned about what just happened. This is gonna just go right over it.
I mean,
Honestly-
so far the only people is just me and Dad. We don't really, Anyway, what?
Nobody
Yeah.
thinks it's weird that we just fucking killed a zombie.
You're right.
Somebody we killed miles away from here.
Just to
That's how
make sure
zombies work.
he doesn't come back. Zar's going to use the rest of his dragon breath and turn Kalinor's body to ash.
Yeah, so you just absolutely burn the body even more to ash.
And
There's
towards,
there's like a pile. There's like a pile of just ashes on the ground.
and kind of towards the end of the spell, Zar will spit into the ashes and be like, "Bring that back, Kazna," and just start walking.
Good work, Zar.
Dornian just like, well, that was quite brutal. Seems like you guys have the history with whatever that was.
Certainly do. Certainly do.
Him and his siblings seem to torture us, and they've done some really fucked up shit. So
That's an understatement.
That's a good way to put it.
see, Coach, this is the kind of thing you got to look forward to if you want to become a mighty duck.
Zombies showing up out of nowhere.
I can't say that I would be looking forward to this, but okay,
It's not
I-
fun,
Away
but
from it.
it comes with the job.
okay. I will keep an eye out for zombies.
Midas, you seem a little bit unsettled by this. Is this something strange? I don't know what you people come into contact with.
Uh,
People.
Well, we killed him before. I killed him before. I literally watched his body just fall to the ground. He should have not been here. I don't know what the fuck that was. I don't like it. Suspicious, that's all.
Maybe you don't kill as well as you thought.
You should always make sure to double tap, Midas.
Center mass. Double tap.
Look,
At what?
we all thought he was dead, okay? This is not just me. We were all there. Minus you, Coco.
Coco.
Yeah, I thought for sure that he was dead, because then there was the acid fog, and I am very confused as to how he has just been resurrected to come after us. Also, how did
I'm
he
more
find
confused.
us?
Thank you! How did he get here?
It's the
thought
app.
this
You need
walked
to
off.
contact a lawyer and get that app shut down. It is
Why
putting
the
you in danger.
fucking app?
I don't know.
First you, then that fucking zombie.
Yeah, but I deleted it, and I'm not trying to fight you. Jeez.
Sure. I'm just saying, you pop up, and now we have zombies popping up. I just want to know how we got in here. I thought this so-called, place was blocked off. Is nobody concerned about that? If he's in
No.
here, who else is here?
I don't know.
He must have been tracking us through the forest or something, because once the cave opened up for us, it's I believe it's open for just a very brief amount of time.
How did he get ahead of us?
Oh no, he came behind us.
Fair.
It's just really fast.
I don't know. You guys know this person more than I do. I don't know what's going on.
So how long is this open? If he got in here.
Probably until it is closed, yes?
Well, probably. It's usually until we teleport away.
Great. Well, no more zombies. Agreed, y'all?
But if zombies, then we
Agreed.
fight them.
I like to kill things.
We know.
Well, I don't think this one's coming back at all, seeing how your friend turned him into ash.
At this point, you never know.
Maybe we should continue on the journey before something else shows up?
Maybe.
I agree.
And
that's fine.
Dornian kind of gestures you all forward towards the platform. Come, let's go.
This is it? We're just going to walk to it?
Yeah,
Okay.
hop on.
Alright, here we go. Do I kneel? Say, is there a special handshake?
No. As soon as as soon as I come on up there with you guys, the ring will activate and away we go.
Oh, so you are the magic.
I am full of many magics. Yes.
I knew it. Ever since I was a boy, I knew it.
So, as you guys start walking towards the platform, you guys hear something echo through the cave as once again you hear this sound come over and echo just throughout. And from the ashes, a cloud of dark smoke kind of emerges, and you see crackles of green lightning surround this pile of smoke as the body begins to reconstitute itself.
What?
And Dornian looks back at you all, standing in between you guys, and he says, he tells you all, seeing this body reemerge, you all need to reach SoundCloud Island and help Midas. You hear Dornian begin to recite a magical incantation as he grasps his warhammer in both hands, and he says, Mighty Sumida, hear me now. Grant me your power to save my precious son. And from the stairway, you can hear howling winds echo loudly as some natural force draws near. Dornian turns back to you all, and he looks at you, Eladrian. From the stairway, a blast of tornado-level winds enters the chamber as Dornian removes the ring from his finger and tosses it towards you, Eladrian, as you easily catch it. The wind entering the chamber makes it difficult for you guys to hear anything as it echoes off the core scene embedded in the walls, which are now glowing an even brighter blue, almost white in color as the natural force fills the end of the cave. Eladrian, you alone hear your father's words cut through the blistering winds. I love you, my son. As he points the warhammer in the group's direction, and a mighty gust of wind lifts you all off the ground and pushes you all back onto the platform. And with the ring in your hand, Eladrian, the platform activates as you watch your father charge at the newly reformed Kalinar before a bright light blinds you all and you're teleported away.
Oh.
No!
What? Daddy!
Let's take a little break.
Okay. Oh my god.
Okay.
What? Holy
Well.
shit.
Oh,
Well, hail.
I just need a couple minutes to process what just happened. 'Cause holy fuck.
You guys just got back together.
It was the first time in forever. It was like a literal lifetime had passed.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Double homicide.
Jesus Christ, Dad.
Double homicide. No.
Murder,
Homeboy both
suicide.
stay dead. Why is nobody concerned? Where's Corey? Where's Corey?
Okay, so teleporting. So you guys just saw Eladrian's dad push you guys onto the platform as he stands in between Kalinar and you guys, and the ring landed in Eladrian's hand, activated the teleportation circle, and you guys were instantly teleported to a very dusty and moss-covered cave with chunks of blue corsine in the walls, similar to the cave you were all just in. There's a staircase leading up and out of the area. Eladrin, how you feeling?
I'm kind of shocked right now. I don't know how to feel. I don't know how to act. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to think. My dad just threw me this ring that, after this blinding, I don't know what happened. This body started coming back to life. My dad was like, "Oh my god, quick, get on the portal." We all got blasted back by a fucking blast of tornado wind. The next thing you know, he's throwing a ring at me, and somehow I magically catch it. Which then he points the hammer at us. We blast up into the sky, and then looking up with this bright light, and then we're here. I don't know what to think right now.
Anyone else?
Kind of flabbergasted.
Zara will walk over to Eladrin, kind of seeing like the blank look in his face. And he'd be like, Eladrin, bring us back. We gotta save your dad. Bring us back right now, okay?
Bring us back to where?
To the cave.
Where are we now? I don't know how to go. I don't even know where we...
It doesn't
Zara,
matter.
I would like
you
to-
have the ring. Bring us back.
Okay, ready? Ring activate. Ring start. Ring on. Not working, Tsar. Don't know how to make it work.
Midas, you're good with tools, with magical tools. How do we make it work? How do we go back?
Czar, we need to keep moving.
No. Stop. How do we go back?
We need to keep moving, Czar. I'm sorry.
There's no... Okay, we keep leaving people. We don't leave people.
We didn't leave him. He sent us here.
It doesn't
Told
matter.
us
It's
to
your
go.
dad. It's your dad.
He's going to be fine. I have to believe it. He sent us here for a reason. He said that we should go and help Midas. And Dad, Father knows best.
we have to make it count.
Got to make it count. Whatever happens, I'm going to believe that he won the battle between he and whatever was coming back. I don't want to say it was Calazar again because obviously it cannot be. We already killed him twice now. How can he come back again? But whatever it is, I must believe that he has won the battle. And that he has sent us here to fix Midas.
We're just gonna leave them? We know what they can do.
Not
We've seen
leaving
what
him.
they can do. We
know what he
just
can
left.
do also. He'll be fine.
Told us to go. We're not leaving him if he told us to go. He made a choice. I have to respect his wish.
Fuck his wish. We need to go.
Zar, looking around
Look,
the room, you don't see the same kind of platform that was in the bottom of or that you guys stood on in the previous cave. It's just a dirt floor here with a little bit of almost like a singed mark, like you guys were just kind of zapped here.
I'll blast out a detect magic. Is there any magic in here?
So the only magic is coming from the Corsine that's in the walls. And it's a mishmash of like all of the magic schools. There's nothing like more distinct. It's kind of just like an ocean of magic is just in these Corsine chunks in the wall.
Yeah, Zar's just distraught, like hearing that hearing Eladrin, his own son, just being like, "We can't go back," and Midas telling him no, and doesn't do well with
Just
family stuff.
Preach.
great. Preach.
Well,
Bullshit.
we need to get moving. We shouldn't stay here.
Drag,
Let's make sure to solve this.
how's Drag feeling in this situation?
Drag's really confused as to where we are now. And it's just like patting Eladrian on the back saying it'll be okay. I mean Zar. Sorry.
Don't pat me on the back. It's his dad.
Fuck you.
You're the one worried.
Yo, why are we all in that word? It doesn't make any sense to me. Does no one love their fucking parents here? Excuse the fucking. I'm sorry.
Sorry for the cussing. Sorry. So sweet.
Drag's like, Midas was upset at the other cave, and now Zar's upset in this cave, and she's just like, why is everybody so upset?
Maybe we should stay away from caves.
Maybe we should stay away from caves.
What if it was your dad, Drag? Huh?
I am doing what my father. This could have been my father's last dying wish for me to go to Soundcolor Island and to fix Midas. What you are telling me to do is to go against his last wish. So I love my father and I want him to be able to say, for what his sacrifice or whatever it was, to not be in vain. What if we go back before? How about this? Let us fix Midas and then we will go back and find my father. We don't know. Time might be different here.
It's the
Who
fact
knows?
that you're saying dying wish. You're just leaving your father die. We can help him. We've defeated him so many times before.
Then we will still be able to do it later.
What, he's dead? We're
If
okay
he's-
with him being dead? What is your mom
Kalinar
gonna think?
Kalinar can come back. Who knows? But my dad can come back too, maybe. I have this ring now. Who knows what it can do? Tsar, it is going to be okay. My father said, go fix Midas. He told you too. He didn't just tell me. He told all of us. So what do you want to do? You want to follow the wishes of an old man? Or you want to do whatever you want?
Yeah, I want to do whatever I want. Go back.
It's not going to work.
Zar,
One day,
just
you'll be able to make the decisions when you are the mallard will be able to make the decisions, and especially when they are the hard ones. Nobody wants to make the hard decision, especially me. But right now, I have to. So, pack it up, pack it in, and let us begin. Let's go.
Nice.
So do we start walking out of the cave? And up the steps?
Come on. You can walk with me, hand in hand, or side by side, whatever makes you feel better. Let us go. Ready? Right foot step. Left foot step. Come on.
I won't accept it. And if he's dead, I will kill you.
Whoa.
It's a very strange threat to make, but
I
okay.
know that was a strange threat. That doesn't seem like it come out of my mouth. That was a Midas thing.
You've got to stop hanging around that guy. He's rubbing off on you too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that is fair.
It kind of concerns me though that I'm the only one that's worried about your dad.
My dad, he gave us a mission. He said your mission is to fix Midas. And then
You are not the only worried one. It's just will do us no good. We can't get back. We don't have the time to figure out this thing. We're here for a reason, and we just need to keep it moving. We can worry about him when it's time to come back.
Fine.
I think that you know,
Your
I am
opinion
new
does not
here.
matter here.
I know that was coming. So but I have lost parents, you know, and I would do anything for one more day with them, or at least one day. But also, hate that I'm saying this, but Midas is right. We cannot get back. So what we have to do right now is leave this cave, fix Midas, and hopefully find a way back. And the sooner we leave, the sooner we can find a way back, and then we can save, hopefully, Mr. Breezeleaf.
not only my father, but my mother, and probably my brother.
We will save everybody. But we got to leave the
Exactly.
cave to find it, and I am personally very worried about Mr. Breezeleaf because he was very kind to me and was very nice. And I think we are all a bit sad, but need to continue.
I agree with Koshka.
We should weigh our
Sad.
options. Who do we care about
Well, I
more,
don't-
Midas or Mr. Priestley? I mean, come
Okay,
on.
so
don't
I
even
got
have a
Mr.
script.
Breezeleaf, but
There's-
we have
okay.
to.
That's one for Mr. Priestley.
Midas is just blinking. Like, what are you having this conversation in front of him?
But we have to find a way back, Star. We have to leave to go find a way back. So maybe we can also make that a priority. Or somebody to tell us how to get back. So
I mean-
let's go.
There's got
We're
to be a
wasting time
platform.
here. Let's just go.
We are in an island in the sky. We can just jump.
I do not want to do that.
I don't think that will work that way.
That's not.
That's
I've
the
been
fastest
training
way
for
down,
it my
I'm
whole
telling
life.
you.
We've done it before. We can do it again. All right, you ready, guys? Let's take it out of the cave now.
Like, two of your party have not done that before. Jumping off of high spots.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Only two of them though. It's okay. It's at least half of us have done it.
Not really.
Fine.
So walking up the stairs, you come across a large stone double door that's blocking your way out.
Drag tries to push it over.
Yeah, so roll athletics for me.
$24?
Yeah, so pushing against the door, Drag, you feel like there's a lot of resistance behind the door, but as you kind of lean your shoulders into it, the door begins to budge, and you can hear a lot of cracking and snapping branches can be heard as there's vines that are covering the entranceway on the other side of this door. It appears that no one has come through this way for quite a long time, and pushing out, you all exit outside, and immediately you can see that the moon is drastically closer to you all than your usual view on Stellaris. It almost feels as if the moon is going to crash into you, but the moonlight also bathes your surroundings in a gentle white light, illuminating the forest you have entered into. I want everyone to make perception checks for me.
Ooh.
So perceptuous.
There it is.
Natural 1.
Not
Perceptual.
perceptuous.
That is an inspiration.
Yep. Give yourself an inspiration for your terrible, terrible rules.
For being horrible. I rolled a 12.
Alright.
Where did mine go?
Hella perceptuous.
What'd you get?
Just go.
23.
Well.
Nat 20.
Damn!
Natural 20.
Reload that there real fast.
Oh,
if I do say so
I got an 8, not a 17. Sorry, I don't know what's going on there.
All good. Alright. Ooh, natural 20, Midas. Nice.
You're...
Alright. So...
Oh, you get an unspur. Oh, no, you don't.
Zar does, for the low roll.
Yeah. Hers was red, too.
So, so as you guys enter into this forest, it defies all the usual conventions of Stellaris. It's lush and overgrown and has towering trees that reach towards the heavens, and they're at the very tops. They're shrouded in like a veil of a very thin mist. The canopy of the forest is a mosaic of emerald green with ancient trees intertwining their branches to form a dense and intricate network overhead. Vines cascade like waterfalls, creating natural bridges and pathways through the verdant expanse. Moss-covered rocks and fallen logs, they decorate the island's terrain, but beneath the leafy canopy of the trees above, it's an untamed wilderness with bountiful flora and seemingly edible fruits and vegetables, as well as other types of exotic plants. Koshka, roll for Pippi as well.
Okay.
Pippi. Can you see it, Pippi?
Mm-mm.
Alright.
+1, +2.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, I know. +2. Ooh, 22.
Oh. So Pippi kind of takes off from your side, Koshka, and excitedly runs over to a peculiar bundle of what appears to be like weeds, and he begins nuzzling his face into it and rolling around on it.
It's badger nip.
Pippi, you don't know what that is! Pippi! And she's
Pippi's
gonna
just-
like try to run after him.
Pippi's just on his back, just like really digging in there.
She's gonna try to like pull him away. Like, you know, when like a dog gets in the garbage. You like try to pull them away.
It takes a lot of force to drag Pippi away from this Pippi nip.
do I recognize what the plant is? Like, probably not, but
You have no idea.
okay. Well, I don't want him rolling in it, but
Pippi's like trying to bite at it.
Hello.
okay. I don't really know what to do.
Hello.
He's like the same size as me, so I kind of just have to let him do it. But okay, I'm just gonna have to stand there and watch him do it.
Seeing that, I'll take 10 minutes to cast. Speak with animals. On Coach.
Yes. Casting it on Koshka? Nice.
Casting on Koshka.
Yeah, but it'll take a few minutes.
All right. So like Pippi's at the point where he's just like he's not like rubbing his back into it anymore. He's just like laying there, just breathing heavily.
Okay. She's gonna like pull out like out of her satchel like a squeaky toy she has for him, and like squeak it and try to get his attention away from the weird weeds.
So at this point, we'll say the spell takes effect, Czar. So you cast it on Koshka?
Yes.
Pippi, what are you doing? Get out of the weeds.
I've never smelled anything like this before.
Okay, but it could be bad for you, so maybe we don't roll around in it so much.
No way this could be bad for me. This is amazing.
No way this could be.
Okay.
Mom, get
Okay.
in here. Smell this stuff. It smells great.
I will not get in there, but she does kind of like take like a whiff from like a couple steps away.
Yeah, the weeds are giving off like a sweet smell. Like it's kind of strange that this like a sweet odor is coming from this bundle of weeds, but Pippi seems to absolutely love it.
Okay, so she's gonna like reach out and like try to like pluck one of like the, I don't know if there's like leaves or like buds or whatever it is.
They kind of look like almost like a it's called like a foxtail millet. I don't know if you've ever seen that before. It's like it almost looks like wheat in a way. But yeah, it looks like that, but it's it's like greenish. It's like a greenish red in color. It's like a weird mix. But Pippi, seeing you pluck it, he's like, "Oh yeah, we gotta take some of this home."
Okay, I'm just going to take one little piece and maybe I will ask someone if there's a market or someone to speak to. Make sure it's okay. But we can take this piece with us now.
Awesome.
Please get out of the weeds.
Okay, can I have my toy?
Yes. And then she's gonna like throw it like a couple feet, so he has to get out of the weeds to get it.
Yay! He just lumbers over and starts playing with the toy.
Good boy.
Good Pippi.
She's gonna take the little thing that she pulled off the bush and take it over to Eladrian and say, Eladrian, have you seen anything like this before?
Oh, what is this? Let me tell you all about this plant. This is the green plant of the ground. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I'll just put that in my bag. Anybody else know? Never seen this before at all. This is not like a earth, or I mean like a, what's the Stellaris plant? Anyone has ever seen? Nothing?
Does not seem to be.
Oh, gosh, I'm gonna have to pay a vet bill.
I do not think I know what that is.
Okay. And then
Sorry.
she puts it in her bag and then kind of goes over to play with Pippi.
And Pippi's just happy. You just hear him say, he's like batting the toy around. He's like, yeah, take that, take that, take this, take that.
And then she's gonna get kind of quiet and have like a conversation with him and be like, Pippi, what do you think about our adventure right now? I don't know where we are, but the things are happening fast.
Yeah, this is kind of a lot of action. I headbutted a tree that was moving.
You did, buddy. You did. I was very proud of you. Good little boy.
I like knocked it down too. Did you see that?
I was I not on the tree or close to the tree? I don't remember, but I did see it. I'm very proud of you. Good boy.
Yeah, I'm a pretty good boy.
She's gonna like scratch him on the head, and then she's gonna be like, so what do you think of these people?
I mean, I like the blue ones.
Okay, same.
The one with like the things on his head.
Yes, Czar.
He's pretty nice. I like him. He has a nice soft voice. I like that.
Oh yes, okay, very soothing. That's good. I also like Czar. We must keep him safe, okay? We got to make sure that he is He's taken care of and does not get into any trouble.
And the other one's pretty nice too. If he gave me a snack every once in a while, I think that would improve my opinion of him.
Okay, noted. I wish I could go to bat for you on that one, but currently he's not even calling me the right name. So, little steps, but
Don't worry,
we'll get there.
I'll work my charm on him.
Okay, good. Your charm might work better than mine. I'm a little mouthy sometimes, so that's good. You get on that.
Not a problem. And he just walks right over to Midas, just starts nuzzling on his leg.
What the fuck do you want? Hi.
Maybe just makes badger noises at you.
He just stares at it and just blinks. So, okay.
Maybe turns back to you, Koshka, and just says, "See, it's working."
Okay, I believe in you, sir. You got this. This is your job now, I guess. It's to make him like us, because he doesn't right now, so... okay, is there anything else you want to tell me before we cannot speak?
No, I'm pretty good. This place smells weird.
Because can you just try to follow me a little more closely? We don't know the terrain. Also, Mr. Dornian mentioned that people might try to eat you specifically, so just stay a little closer, would you?
Oh, okay. You got it,
Okay.
Mom.
Okay, thanks. Good boy. And she's gonna kind of stand up and brush her off.
And the spell ends.
Okay.
So you guys are currently kind of out in this very lush and ancient forest here. What do you guys want to do?
So what are we looking for? I just realized the one person who's supposed to be our guide here is not here.
So he said to us, fix Midas. And that is what he said. So,
Okay. Wow.
Midas, are you fixed? You're not fixed yet, apparently. Alright, so
If only you knew how
Must be more to it.
was.
what do
We need to know where to go. Where we?
Is there a path on the ground at all? Or is it just in a field?
Yeah, so Koshka, as you're kind of looking around with the rest of the party, you can see that there is a rather overgrown path leading away from the cave, and it heads deeper into the forest. It's very much overgrown. Once again, no one's really traveled this path for quite a long time. But you can kind of make out bits and pieces of just flat earth where no grass is growing.
Okay, so based on that, she's going to point in that direction and say, I think it is this way. Let's go. And then just start walking.
Okay, everybody, following the Koshka. Come on.
Is this a good idea?
It's not a bad idea. It is right now the only idea. Do you have a better idea?
I mean, no.
So no. Okay.
I can get us an eye in the sky. See if there's anything
Fine.
going on.
How about a
That
wheel
would
in
be
the
great,
sky?
sir.
Wheel in the sky, keep on turning.
I mean, I think I can turn him into a wheel.
Oh,
Why would you
Need
turn
a-
into a wheel?
It's a type of bird, right?
wheel in the sky.
What?
I don't know. Anyways, anything. And I'll snap and anything will appear in the air into his owl form and fly up into the air. See if there's anything interesting in the distance.
Yeah, anything takes off, and as he's flying up in the air, Zar, your psychic link with him, you could feel like he's really laboring as he's flying around. It's difficult for him to really fly at his normal speed. He appears to be out of breath rather quickly, but in the far distance he can spy the glow of red and orange kind of campfire, and it's a large a large amount of fire in the distance. Kind of more like, I would say, north or straight ahead, basically.
Kind of following the path, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sure. Well, I see some campfire in the distance, kind of following the path. So we might find Eladrin's people.
Okay, everybody, keep your wits about you. You know, your weapons close, but let's keep going then.
Should we be stealthy about it? You know, these people. It might even be the Crimson Moon. We don't know. They could have maybe gotten in already.
How do we? Why would we? Don't even tuck the bad juju. Stop that. They're not even here.
We need to be more stealthy because if
More
Kalamar
stealthy?
was following us,
Nobody followed us up a giant thing that we disappeared into a blast of light.
I know, but maybe maybe they're already here and they just left Kalamar behind.
He was dead.
Coach could cast Pass Without Trace on everybody while they're talking.
Of course they left him behind. He was dead. What kind of logic is that?
I know, I get that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Koshka, you use Pass Without Trace on the party, and as you guys are all kind of walking around, you subtly notice that your footsteps aren't making as much noise as they used to make.
Such a soft touch onto the ground. It's like I'm not even here. It's like I'm a ghost.
Good idea, Zar. That was a good idea.
I'm a ghost.
All right, then following this kind of path that you can see in the ground, you can see like the light of the moon is really accentuating the beauty of the forest. And as you guys are walking through, you see that this whole forest area is untouched by civilization. There's sounds of the winds can be heard, the sounds of the winds gently weaving through the trees and vines, almost making a melodic sound. But as you guys are walking, you notice that there's no other sounds in the forest. Not the sound of a crying cricket or the scuffing of a squirrel climbing the tree. There's only the sound of the vegetation blowing in the wind. But as you guys are walking through the forest, all of you, except for Eladrin, notice that it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder for you all to catch your breath, and this kind of inhibits you guys from moving as quickly as you normally do. And while you guys are on SoundCloud Island, except for Eladrin, your guys' movement speed is going to be halved.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's
That's rough.
Except for you, Eladrin, you're okay.
I was made for this.
And as you guys are walking, Midas, with that natural 20 you rolled earlier, you don't hear, like I said, any kind of bugs or animals in the area, but you do hear something else. You hear the sound of music and rhythm in the air.
Sound of music, eh?
And the music's getting louder the closer that you get to this fire that Zara had pointed out.
Guys, I think I was right in thinking there's people here. I hear music.
Music, you say?
God, don't
You're
tell me
hearing-
that everybody's like you at me.
You're hearing music? Which way?
Yes.
Which direction are you hearing the music? Coming from all around? Is it like a music in your head that is like, oh, this is beautiful, I can't believe it, it's like playing for you? Or are you actually hearing real music?
Music in my head. What?
I don't know what you sewing people do.
What? No, this music up there.
Up there? Quick, let us go. We must find it. Quickly, come quickly.
We're coming.
Why are you taking so long?
We're coming.
You're taking so long.
How are you guys approaching this these sounds? Are you kind of stealthily approaching it?
We still have Pass Without Trace on
Okay.
for an hour.
Oh, okay, awesome. I wasn't sure how long it lasted, so perfect. So, as you guys approach the sounds, it's getting louder and louder. Eladrian and Drag, being the more artistically inclined with music and dance, you can feel the rhythm and the tempo of the music coursing through you as you get closer. Eladrian, you kind of subconsciously begin tapping your fingers on the drum that you have kind of very gently, and Drag, you begin to do a few kind of tiny shuffling dance steps as you follow the beat of the rhythm that you can hear in the distance.
Yeah.
And as you guys get closer, the sound is at its loudest now, and amongst the glow of the moonlight, through some thick brush up ahead, the orange and yellow glow of the large fires that anything had spotted earlier can be seen. And people can be heard speaking in an unknown language, except for you, Eladrian, who can understand them clearly. And as you approach Eladrian, you can hear the people are talking about their excitement for the upcoming Feast of Remembrance tomorrow. Right now the people don't know that you're in the area. They're just kind of on the other side of this thick brush that's in front of you. So what are you guys gonna do?
Do we know what these people? Can we see what these people look like?
Yeah, so do me a favor, make a little stealth check to kind of push through the brush, and you also have a +10.
Is that all of us?
Yeah.
Or...
all of you.
So I think I got a 31.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to like peek your head through. And you see whoever wants to kind of take a look through. You're all gonna get freaking super high, so it doesn't really matter.
Because we are awesome. That is a 19, Koshka. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all roll real high.
Ouch.
Yeah, so all of you kind of peek your heads through, and you can see a large collection of Air Genasi dancing and playing music around just a large bonfire. Looking at these people, they seem very kind of primitive looking, where they're not wearing a lot of clothing. They kind of just have like, they're covering up the bits, basically.
Right.
And it seems like their clothes were made of the vegetation that was in the surrounding area. Very like Adam and Eve style. As the people are dancing, you can see, exposed breasts and genitals, and they can be seen as these people are just accustomed to this way of life. As they're all kind of dancing and speaking in a language that only you can understand, Eladrian.
Which language is this?
Primordial.
Primordial. Of course, we're talking like the dirt. Or the air, I should say.
Yeah, it's a lot of like very like whimsical in their verbiage. It's very whimsical. It's very light. A lot of like flowing sounds that they're making. Things that just kind of flow right off the tongue as they speak. Not very like guttural, but more like light and
Crisp.
Yeah, a lot of light and crisp kind of speaking to each other. Lots of
like the wind on a fresh spring day.
Exactly.
Of course. I know this language. I've spoke it all my life without knowing what it is.
Yeah, and all the people here are just kind of dancing, celebrating an upcoming festival or an upcoming feast that's happening tomorrow.
Feast. What is this feast we are having? We're having this feast of the festival. I'm just gonna walk up to whoever's closest. Start talking to him.
Yeah, so you kind of walk in, and what about the rest of you guys?
Midas just sit back and just watch what's going on.
Same.
He doesn't understand the language, so he's not gonna get too involved in that.
Drag.
Coach is
Zar?
gonna like make sure that she's still like hidden with Pippi. Like she can't be seen, but she's watching as much as she can from her viewpoint.
Yeah, for sure. So you and Pippi are ducked and covered and in a safe spot. And Drag, Zar, what are you guys doing?
Drag's just gonna lean against a tree. If somebody looked, they could probably see her, but she's gonna make sure she can keep an eye on everything.
Awesome. And Zar, what about you?
Yeah, I'll just be kind of crouched down next to Midas.
All right. So Eladrian, you walk out to the people that are dancing and singing, and as soon as they see you, the music stops.
Oh, I should have had my lute out while playing the music and then continue to play until, as the music stops, I will continue to play.
You see, as you walk out, you see the people kind of collectively, they gasp, and you see the men kind of step forward. You see the women pull the children and the elderly behind the wall of men that are forming here.
No, do not be afraid. I am one of you.
And are you saying this in Primordial?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Perfect. Great accent.
Thank
So
you. It's a little northern.
you speak Primordial to them, and they look at you kind of up and down, very just very shocked at seeing an Air Genasi in a suit. And you see them
Works well on me.
look around, and you see one of the men look back to the women, and in Primordial you hear them say, "Hurry, fetch the elder. We have a situation." And one of the women takes off towards a hut not too far away, and you still see the men kind of huddled around you, just very, very apprehensive about you. They don't have any weapons on them or anything like that, but you can tell like some of them are, their fists are clenched. They're ready to kind of spring into action.
I'm just gonna tell them you're absolutely right. We have a situation. We have a man here that has a cursed bracelet, and I'll just explain Midas's predicament in Primordial to whomever will listen. It is good that you told them that we have a situation, because we do.
And as you're kind of talking to them, the men are just kind of looking back and forth to one another, a little bit confused as to what to make of this situation, as slowly kind of emerging from the crowd, you see a rather elderly Air Genasi come out. He's wearing a large headdress with various plants and things like that, and beautiful flowers that were picked from around SoundCloud Island. And you can see that around his eyes there's kind of a stained purplish skin, like maybe some kind of like berries or something like that were used to kind of paint his face. And he also walks with a large gnarled staff made of a tree bark or tree branch, and at the very top there's a probably like a palm-sized chunk of corsine just lodged into the staff. And this old person walks in front of the group of men, and he looks to you and questions you, and he says, "Who are you?"
Ooh, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a pub? It is me. I am Eladrian Breezeleaf, son of Dornian Breezeleaf of Stellaris. It is I, finally here, after all these years.
And when you mention the names of Dornian and Rizelia, you see some tears begin to form in this elder's eyes as he comes up closer to you, and he, puts his hands on your face, kind of stretches your skin a little bit, and he says, "You look just like Dornian." And
Quizzically, I look at him and I go, Grandpa?
what? No, I'm not your grandfather.
Oh, I didn't know. I had never met him before. I thought maybe you look so old. I thought maybe you were my. Okay, sorry.
No, your grandfather passed into the winds many, many years ago.
Oh, I just passed into the wind too, if you know what I mean.
We have not seen your parents in many, many years. We were worried that they had died down on the lands below.
Oh, no, I think they have not been here in fear that I have been missing, because I left home unexpected. I left home and did not tell them where I was going, and I was gone for a very, very long time, and it was very distraught time for them. So they were worried, of course, that they had a new son. I have a brother now. I have Zephyr. You know, he is here too. Oh, he's not here, but he is around. So, like, being nervous, I just continue to babble about random stuff and just continue to ramble on.
And he doesn't know half of the stuff you're talking about. He only knows about Dornian and Ryzelia. But after you finish your ramblings, he kind of grabs your arm and leads you towards the other villagers here. And he says, My family, this right here is... What did you say your name was again?
Me? I am Eladrian.
Eladrian here is one of the Terra More of the Breezely family. And as soon as he says Terra More, you see all of the eyes of the Air Genasi in the village absolutely light up as they run over to you and start surrounding you. And they just start getting real handsy with you as they inspect the clothing and your bag and your loot and all this kind of stuff. They're just a mad grope session is currently occurring right now, checking out all of your stuff.
Oh, you know, I kind of raise my arms up above them and let them kind of do their thing and let it happen. Kind of enjoy it. Be like, oh, that tickles. What are you doing down there? Stop that.
Like, some of the women are like feeling the texture of your suit. The men are looking at your loot that you have. Some of the kids are like rummaging through like the little side pockets of your haversack. Like, just everyone's just like absolutely just ganging up on you right now. And as you guys see that from the shrubs, what are you guys doing? The rest of the party.
You all see this, right?
They're killing him.
I
Uh,
can't.
They're gonna feast on his skin.
I don't think that's it.
I can't tell if it's good or bad. Should we intervene? He looks like he's kind of enjoying it. I don't know.
And he's not screaming.
He's not screaming. That's correct.
Okay.
I would know if he was in pain. I've heard it before. I think he's fine.
I've heard it before. I've
So-
inflicted.
So we just let it happen. We'll just keep watching. Okay.
I mean, it's not like we can do anything. Do y'all understand a single thing that's being said right now?
No.
Sounds like they
Neither
have
do I.
syrup in their mouth. I don't get it.
Syrup.
Don't be rude. That is a different language.
I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
Oh, that makes more sense now.
Wait, what do you mean, Jack?
Drag didn't understand that.
They were talking in a different language, not just grunting.
Not just mumbling. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a different language.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
That's right. That's why. That's so funny.
I was wondering why.
So after all these people are, just kind of all over Eladrin right now. And then after a moment, the village elder pipes up to the crowd of people, and he says, "Oh, a feast of remembrance and the return of the Terra More. This is quite the cause for celebration. play the music, everyone, let's celebrate. And the music kicks back in, and the people start to dance. And Aladrin, you get dragged by some of the Air Genasi women that are just pulling you into the dance circle as they all kind of just are making like two circles that go in opposite directions around the fire as they're all dancing together.
Oh yes, these are my people. We are doing the thing. This is it. I live for this. I completely forget that I even had a group with me, and I am completely and totally immersed in everything that's happening around. They just suck me in.
Like old Air Genasi grandmas are like stuffing food in your face. It's like that scene from The Grinch where they're just like feeding you fudge, just like giving you all this food.
And all you hear is this weird guttural noises, like
Ew.
Yeah.
Is that what pain sounds like this, or are we still good to sit here?
I've never heard that one before.
Okay.
I will be honest. I don't know what's going on anymore.
The village elder, as your mouth is full of food, Eladrian, he comes up to you, walking very slowly, and he says, "Where are you? Where's your mother and father? We have not seen them for many years."
Oh, they are down on the They are down on the mainland. Still, father was fighting off a zombie as he was sent me up here. I didn't even know this was a place, not but an hour ago. Like, I didn't even know. Where are we? Where even are we? Where is here?
He did not tell you of your homeland? We're on SoundCloud Island. Your home. The home of your ancestors.
My home? I have always thought that my home was at Kraknar, on the top of Kraknar.
Well, the Terra More had made their home on Stellaris many, many years ago, but here on SoundCloud Island is your true home.
My true home? Wonder it feels so right to be here.
Yeah, we expected you to come when you reached the age of 18. But
yeah, I was. That's my fault. I was not around. I was out exploring the world.
That makes sense. The Terra More have exploration deep in their hearts.
I cannot help it. I must explore everything. Everywhere I go, I must look at every nook and cranny. Every corner, no stone left unturned. Must explore.
We are so happy that you've returned to your homeland. It has been a long time since a Terra More has graced SoundCloud Island.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that we are back here now for you. This SoundCloud. But anyway, you know why I'm here. Really, the reason why I'm here, guy. What is your name?
My name is Tempest.
Tempest. Tempest, the real reason I am here is because my friend Midas, who has come with me, has a cursed item on his hand, which I told you already, but do you know of a way that we can get it off of him?
You have friends here with you? What do you mean?
Well, didn't I already tell you that I brought all of my friends because we have a guy that has a cursed bracelet, and my dad sent us up on a big pillar into, with the giant gust of wind and all of the light. It was really kind of scary.
Where are these?
Tell you that already?
Where are these friends of yours?
Oh! Watch this! Ready? Okay. Everybody, quiet down! Everybody, quiet! Stop the music! Stop the music!
Sorry.
And then he just starts to go, quack, quack, quack.
Is that supposed to be a signal?
I think that's a sign.
All the air genasi are just like looking around, real confused.
But a sign to help?
Do we quack back?
That's the
No,
quack
don't
signal.
fucking quack.
Mighty ducks!
We need help.
Flock up! Flock up, mighty ducks! Flock
I
up!
think I'm gonna walk over there now.
Okay, I will go behind you. I think.
And,
Come on,
and
Piggy.
as they emerge from the bushes, I'll grab my lute and start to play something that I deem our theme song, whatever it is at the moment. Like, we are the Mighty Ducks. The Mighty Ducks are here for the party, for the new SoundCloud Island.
So are you all walking out of the bush?
Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
Midas still weirded out as well.
So five of you, including Pippi, come out of the bush, and once again, all of the villagers of SoundCloud Island here huddle together with the men out in front. The village elder kind of looking quizzically at the eclectic group of people that have been gathered here, and you see the village elder tap kind of your arm, Eladrin, and walks over to the four of you, and in very broken common, he says, "Hello, welcome, SoundCloud."
Do not speak common.
We learn small words of common.
If you're more comfortable speaking another language, we can speak Elvis.
We speak small words common.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Orvis, Nomis.
We speak small words common.
Koshka just kind of like gently pats him on the arm and says, "You're doing a great job."
Thank you. Big smile from the elder with a thumbs up.
And then Drag
Guys.
does the same thing, but twice as loud, thinking it's going to help.
That
The elder's kind of caught off guard. He kind of just flinches a little bit at your loud yelling at him. And he says, "Thank you." Thumbs up.
this is ridiculous.
And then
So-
the elder starts saying, "We learn words from cleric of Kalemvor."
It's a big word.
He turns over to you, Eladrian, and he says, "None of your friends speak primordial, do they?"
No, in fact, they think that we sound really weird right now. They don't even know we are speaking words. But, I can always translate.
That might work out in our favor to speed up communication.
You don't have to talk slow with me, though, because I know what you're saying.
Oh, okay, perfect.
I'm just kidding. But then I will just introduce everyone. Like, I'll be like, these are the Mighty Ducks, and I will introduce them kind of like, if you guys have ever seen Galaxy Quest, where they start introducing him, and then the plebeians are like, "Ooh, yes." They just start like reciting the same name, and they're like, "Oh yes, oh Midas." Like, I'll say their name in common, like Midas. They'd be like, "Midas, Koshka, Dragonista, Drag."
Czar.
Yeah, exactly.
And once you introduce the rest of the party here, the villagers here are still very nervous about interacting with them, but as is classic trope, a little child runs out and
No.
puts his and kind of reaches out to like touch Pippi very, very, very slowly. What does Pippi do, Koshka?
He kind of sniffs at their hand.
So it sniffs at this child's hand, and Pippi's nose kind of just like nudges the hand, and you see the little kid immediately withdraw his hand and run back to his mom in the crowd. And then the village elder turns to the rest of the village and says, "Fear not of these outsiders. They come with the Terra More. Friends of the Terra More are friends of us." And you hear the music kick up again.
So, is the Terra More a race or a person?
And the elder kind of pulls you aside as the rest of the villagers kind of run over to the five of you guys, and kind of like they did with Eladrian, like the women are all over Midas's like his cape and his intricate designs that he has. The little kids are like jumping on top of Pippi, stuff like that. Some of the men are like trying to measure their height against Dragonista, and like the older people are kind of like touching Czar's book and things like that. And Eladrian, the village elder, just pulls you aside and says, "Oh, the Terra More were the few chosen of our people, blessed, given the blessing of Sumida to venture down below, down to the world below. A very highly exalted position."
Highly exalted position.
Yes, very few of the Genasi are able to go down to the world below. Only those that pass Sumida's test are able to venture down to the world below. There has not been another Terra More since your family's lineage.
There has not been another Terra More?
No,
Not one?
the family of Breezeleafs were one of the original Terra More. Did your father not tell you the history of our people?
No, I told you. I left and was gone. He didn't tell me a thing. I thought I did not even. I thought we were always from Stellaris, and he was a shipbuilder, and that my mother was a sailmaker, and that was all that we were. I never knew anything of this.
Oh, your father always shirking his responsibilities.
Hey, now that's not all that fair. You know, he did have to support us down there, so he had to have a life. So don't you go down talking bad about my dad. Doesn't shirk his responsibilities. He just didn't tell me. I'm the one that left.
And the elder will pull you aside, Eladrian, and go over like the history of the Terra More and Sumida and all that kind of stuff. We did go over it at one point with like one of the cutscenes, I think.
Yeah.
So he just kind of like sits you down by the campfire in his like small little hut that he has, and kind of just goes into very lengthy detail to the point where you're like kind of sort of passing out as he's telling you the story. But the rest of you, what are you guys doing as these villagers are just kind of these villagers that you can't really communicate with too well are just kind of all up on you?
How tall are Genasis usually?
I mean, probably ranging from anywhere from like 5 to like 6.5 feet tall.
So they're like double the height of Koshka. So she's just
a lot of them are. Yeah, the children
Okay,
probably
so
not so much, but
okay. She's trying not to cower in fear and present a good front and not move too much. Maybe a little bit of a hiss here and there, but that's it.
Adrian's 6 feet tall, if that makes a difference.
like some of the kids are like jumping on Pippi. You see like a kid try to like grab at your tail.
I swat and do the like finger point, but I know they can't understand me, so it's just like an empty gesture, like don't do that. And then I try to like help Pippi out, keep them off his bad back.
You see the kids are like laughing and giggling as you try to swat them away, and as they're rubbing up on Pippi and stuff like that, and trying to touch your fur.
I do not like this, but I mean they don't understand me, so help. So he stands there awkwardly.
You see some of like the Genasi females. They stop admiring Midas's, or one of the Air Genasi females come off of admiring Midas's outfit and walk over to the kids and they say something in Primordial, and the kids all kind of scatter away, and the female comes up and says, sorry.
Coach kind of like straightens out her fur a little bit and adjusts her like clothes back to normal and make sure like Pippi's okay, and then flashes her like a big smile and tries to like reiterate, you know, it's okay, it's okay, and tries to be friendly.
And the mother of the children looks over to you, says, "You eat?" Kind of gesturing with like her mouth, like you want to eat something.
Koshka's just gonna remember that Dornian was like, you know, they could eat Pippi, and it's like stuck in the front of her mind, and so she like points to him and is like, "Oh no eat, like pointing to Pippi.
And the Genasi looks a little bit confused, and she goes to like a small little like a little trough, like a little table nearby, and grabs like a plate that has like an assortment of fruits and things like that in it, and hands it over and kind of like presents it to you and says, "You eat?"
Koshka is a little bit embarrassed and says, "Yes, thank you," and grabs like a fruit for her and a fruit for Pippi.
Yeah, so you grab this fruit, and it's a lot different than any kind of fruit you've seen on Stellaris. It's like it's almost similar. Hold on, let me see something. One second. So it's almost like similar to an apple, it looks like, but it's almost like translucent with a small, like an ethereal glow to it, and it even gives off like a little bit of light on its outer peel, basically.
She's not gonna eat it right away because that's pretty disconcerting. She's just gonna kind of like keep nodding and smiling while holding the fruit, hoping the lady walks away.
That lady's just standing there like smiling at you, just staring at you while you have the fruit in your hand.
Okay, so she takes like a little bite.
You bite,
like,
yeah. So you bite into it, and it tastes. It's really sweet, like it's a really delicious flavor.
Yeah, then she eats more, and then starts going even louder, like still trying to like. You're like, oh, good, yeah, and still doesn't give it to Pippi. Lord knows.
Awesome. Drag. A lot of the men are trying to like trying to measure up to you. You can see some of them like grabbing onto your arms to like feel your muscles, and you see like some of the men are like touching their own muscles, and some guys are laughing at other ones and all this kind of stuff as they're looking at you. And one of the male Genasis step up and he says, "You strong."
Drag keeps flexing for them and doing different things with her muscles, and then she's like, "Yes, thank you." And then she thinks she's trying to imitate them, and so she starts imitating sounds that we've heard, but we're not even sure they're words in Primordial. They may just be grunts.
Yeah, the men look at you like with a very confused look, and they they kind of just ignore the grunts that you're making, and they look back to you and they say, and the one guy comes up to you and says, "You dance?" And he kind of like puts an arm out for you.
Drag takes it and says, "Yes," and then slowly walks out
Yeah,
onto the dance floor.
all the guys like bring you into the big like dance circle that's happening around the campfire, and roll me a performance check as you dance.
Absolutely. The 19.
Oh yeah. So
Damn.
explain how you bust a move.
Oh,
Drag.
no. So Drag is going to try and feel the air currents with their hands. So she's going to kind of like roll in with my homies
Yeah.
at first.
Love it. Love that keyless. Here for it.
And then she's just gonna kind of awkwardly go into other dance moves, and just kind of keep leading them and pretending like it's a real dance, when it may or may not be.
All of them are copying you.
Yes,
Oh yes, yes.
it's like a nice tale. I'm in love with it. Yes, and so I just kind of keep it going, and we're definitely gonna go. Some funky hand jive moves. Yep.
They're all copying your jazz hands.
Yeah.
Zar, all like the elderly Genasi are kind of like fawning over the book that you carry with you. And they're kind of like touching the like they're kind of trying to like touch the pages, you know, when the book's closed, but they're trying to like touch the paper and stuff like that in it.
Yeah. No touch. No, very special to me. No. They're just kind of like pushing their hands away.
And one of the elderly ladies comes up to you and says, "Oh, I'm sorry."
It's okay. Put 2 thumbs up. Here, you touch this, and I'll give him the book about oh dang, I forgot the name of the place. The book that Corey got in the desert from those guys.
Oh,
I forgot what the name of the book was.
I forget
It was
what book
about
it is.
it was about the one where the history of the place where the dwarf came from, the evil guy. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, those notes are locked. Fuck.
So you give them this book, and like they just kind of like they open it up. They can barely read a word of it. Like they're just kind of like they're more fascinated with the fact that like there's like markings on this thin material inside this this book that they don't even know what a book is. They're just like, what is this? What is this thing?
Kind of as they're like fascinating, I'll like run my fingers over like some of the words. I'd be like, Verento is a scary place, and like wait for them to like copy.
And the old lady, Rento scary.
Good. Yes. Many places have friends like us.
Friends?
And I'll point to myself.
And like all the old people are like, friends.
Exactly, yeah. And I'll just kind of lead them through like a tutorial how to speak common.
So Azar's given lessons over there, and Midas, a lot of the women are like fawning over your very elegant silks and armor that you're currently wearing. Then they're getting real handsy on you.
Yes, I know. It's very nice to look at. Did you wash your hands before you turn? Oh my God, there's more of y'all.
Like one person's just like literally rubbing your cape into their face, like just feeling it.
God.
You're getting your fucking face grease. Move, get. Eladrin, Get your people.
Get my people. Who are you saying?
Eladrin's not even like anywhere to be seen. He's just in a hut somewhere being told a very, very long story right now.
Where do you go? Oh my! Move! Oh my God!
The women are start bringing you, Midas, like some of the drinks that they've made. You know, they hand you like it's basically equivalent of like a coconut drink. It's like inside like a giant seed of some kind, and they hand you the like for you to drink out of, and they say, "You drink?" And they all stare at you. They all stare at you.
Why didn't you start with this? Of course I drink. He like takes it. Well, you finish holding my cape as he starts sipping.
Yeah. So you drink it, and it's like a fermented berry of some kind. So it's essentially whatever their version of wine is. And it tastes pretty good.
Thank you.
All the women are like giddy and kind of like you know, like classic schoolgirl.
I don't know how to respond to this.
And the women pull you into the dance circle to dance.
I do not. No.
They are like just dragging you along, and like they start forming like the circles that go around. Drag is like in the middle of it, just dancing up a storm. And then you just kind of get pulled into it. Like you don't have to dance. You just kind of like, you know, just following the lead of everyone else.
Francis stands there looking for the rest of the group, like, guys, anyone?
Zara's hardcore teaching common right now. So after a little bit of time, the elder finishes telling the story to you, Eladrian, and he says to you, "This is quite the night that we have here, quite the unexpected guest. We're so happy to have you here, my child. We're so happy you've returned home."
So excited to be here. It's everything I've ever wanted and didn't know it.
Now you mentioned one of your friends needs the help of the exalted Sumida.
Yes, we need Sumida's. Absolutely. You want me to go get him?
Well, yes. Bring your friend over here. We'll take a look and see if Sumida would be able to help us.
At once. All right. I stand up and walk out of the. I envision this being some sort of like weird teepee.
Yeah, it's literally just like branches, and it's like a little wood hut.
Yes, love it. Awesome. So I I walk through the door or part the cloth or whatever, and then find wherever Midas is. Midas, where are you standing?
Midas is getting pulled
You're in
around.
the circle.
That's what I thought. All right, so I walk out on the dance floor and like kind of dance my way through everybody, kind of like, you know, as I'm spinning and twisting and twirling. Of course, I'm doing it without my camera on, but whatever. And then I grab Midas and be like, I presume he thinks I'm just one of the other people pulling him. Then he kind of follows me.
You are in a suit, and the rest are like almost naked, most of them. So
Yeah, I mean, I figured he wasn't really paying attention about that part yet.
Get your hands off me, you blue. Oh.
Come on. Midas, come with me.
Okay.
I hope. Is this not the best time? Are you not having the time of your life? Yes. Are you doing the conga?
It's definitely a time, and I don't know if I know conga.
We're having it is wonderful. Come on, ready? All right, cool. All right, come with me. Come with me.
Okay.
Yes. All right, then I bring him right straight to the hut without for once without any fluff.
So you bring him there, and the elder says to you, Eladrian, and what is it that ails your friend?
I just pick up his wrist.
Elijah, who is?
The elder kind of inspects this this bracelet, that's wrapped around Midas's arm, and he says, "You cannot get it off."
No.
No. We cannot get it off. We've tried and tried and tried yet again.
And
Still.
the elder kind of waves his staff with the corsine around the serpent's coil that's on your arm, and he kind of shudders a little bit, and he says, "I see to you, Eladrian," and he says, "This is ancient magic."
Elijah, what is he saying?
Says that's ancient magic. He says
Okay.
whatever's on your wrist.
We've known this.
Go with it.
And
Go with the flow.
And he says to you, Eladrian, "I believe Sumida the Exalted can help get this off of him."
He says, Supi the Exalted is going to help.
Soupy.
Who is this person?
We'll find out soon. Just listen.
I can't understand them, Eladrian. What do you mean, just listen?
Shh, quiet. Shh.
And the elder kind of takes a big breath and says to you, Eladrian, "Sumida the Exalted rarely answers our beck and call. We need to summon him with a tribute."
What kind of a tribute?
It is quite the dangerous feat that you must undergo. There is a sacred cavern not far from here. You must retrieve something from the cavern and offer it to Sumida.
Okay. All right. Midas.
Yes.
He says we have to go and get the thing out of a cave.
Another
And then
fucking cave.
yes, and then once we get it out of the cave, you will give it to Supida, and you will no longer have,
Who?
and you will give it to her. You will give it to them. You will make it as a offering, as a sacrifice. You'll give it to them because we will have already gone and gotten it. Okay? Okay. Going to do this. All right. So, where is this cave?
The cave is a little ways away from the village, but let us not worry about that tonight. Tonight is the return of the Terramore and his friends. We must celebrate.
Okay. He says that you are to be celebrated, and the rest of the night is a celebration for you. So come outside, and we are all to be dancing. Let us go.
More dancing.
Aren't you so excited? It's going to be great. I saw that one grandma was really giving you the eye.
Yeah, I was scared.
She's, she looks good for an old one.
So you guys go out into the dance circle. You guys, with the little bit of difficult interacting with some of the the residents here. Eladrian trying to play translator as best he can, but the night goes on, and you guys have a fun time for what it's worth, dancing and trying all these unique foods and things like that. You guys eventually pass out with the rest of the Air Genasi, and that's where we'll end tonight's session.
Ooh.
That was.
And when you think you get to escape the cave, where does that bring you?
Pulls you right back in.
Back to the cave.
Back
Silly
to the cave.
goose. You thought you could not go in caves?
All the good shit happens in caves. Didn't you know that?
No, because
Sure does.
didn't somebody say we need to stop going to caves?
Yeah.
It was me.
Literally earlier this session.
That was literally said this session. That's what I was like, again?
Whoopsie.
That did not age well at all.
Not in the least bit.
I like how much
Okay,
like
that was-
all the people on SoundCloud Island are so much like Galadriel, and like it's just
I
such a
hate it.
vibe.
I hate it.
This is my nightmare.
Some villains of Eladria.
Amazing. This is fantastic. Oh, everything. This is life.
Look at
So
that.
much fun.
Made you forget about your dad already.
I was not worried about him. I'm not worried about him. He's fine. He's whatever happened. I already said it's like he won the battle, whatever battle he was fighting.
Yeah, he's doing
Just
great.
his wish for us
He's
to get
great.
Midas fixed.
He's great.
fine. He's fine. Totally fine.
He's great. He's doing fine.
He's a-okay. Don't you worry, your pretty little blue head about it.
Yep, nothing wrong with Pops. He is just fine.
Papa Duck.
Papa Duck. That was awesome. In drag, talking to gutturally yelling at them.
Oh, that was so. Oh, that's what that is.
That's another language. Oh.
I just imagine everybody's pausing and looking at drag. It's like, just what?
Absolutely.
That's every session. Though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I've wanted to do for a long time though, is make somebody just fucking float in the air and just make them stay there.
That was the coolest. That's such a cool spell. I've never seen that before.
It was-
Don't move.
And they go up.
And they stay there.
And they stay there.
all right.
Up, down. All the ducks do is win.
That's the theme song right there.
Put your hands in the
Right,
air.
but
and then
you
flap
can't
away.
kill nobody apparently.
Calinor's in the air and he stays there.
We're gonna have to write a fucking album.
Oh my God.
We're all in SoundCloud Island, man. Might as well put out,
Yeah,
you know.
We are there.
You release it on
We're at
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Pretty sure that's the name of our album. SoundCloud Island.
Oh, baby.